But shifting day.
Now's a time when things are shifting. There's gonna be a new world order out there. We don't need it.
True internet suffered depression.
Who are fake news?
I am not suicidal.
No, YouTube too.
Directly. I can circle back. I'll circle back with you.
Do not come. Do not come.
Don't come.
I'm gonna go.
I heard somebody else using that recently too.
Of course they have, and we've been using this forever.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to the latest and greatest episode of the Jeffrey and Brian Show. We're just two guys drinking some beer, talking what's going on. And, well, like Biden said in the intro, there's going to be a new world order.
Okay. And I'm Brian.
Oh, my mistake.
In West Virginia, as you can tell by the flags behind me. And his hand.
I like my flags, and I have more that I don't even have hung up. I did not get a MAGA flag. But
Ray's got one you can have.
No, I don't.
I did get a MAGA hat.
He's got one of those too.
I only got MAGA hat. That's all.
That's one of the hats that I would own. Actually, I've never even worn, but I would only wear around here. Like, could you imagine going up to like New Jersey?
No.
No.
You're in Trump territory right where you're living here in West Virginia.
Trump country.
Yeah. God's country. On the top of a mountain.
Yes, it really is, isn't it?
Yeah. I felt like I was going to Walton's Mountain on my way up here.
Everyone's like, oh, really? At the top of a mountain? I'm like, yes.
And just when you think you got there, you got to go back downhill to get back up again. It ain't a straight shot up.
Well, that's how mountains work, right? Snowshoes about now away.
Okay, I've been to Snowshoe. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's good skiing around here.
Yeah,
Which is
yeah.
nice. Well, by the way, speaking of New Jersey, that's where that cruise is heading out of.
Okay.
The one I mentioned?
Yeah.
They have officially come out.
Said you're not going to Haiti anymore?
We're not going to Haiti anymore.
Yeah.
And my sister,
Duh.
my sister gets into the sibling chat we have on the phones, and she's like, "Oh, this is news to me." And I was like, "I brought this up to you a year ago." I said, "We're probably gonna go to the DR instead."
It's a lot safer in the DR.
No, you guys do want to.
There ain't no barbecue.
I know you guys don't want to be barbecue.
Eating people. But she's like, "Oh, I want to go to Haiti." I was like, "You have no idea what Haiti is then." It's like, I want to go hang out in Somalia.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we usually do follow-ups first. The Biden showerhead regulations have been reversed.
Hell yeah.
They actually pulled it out. There's actually what do you call it? By the shower. Like
The problem is all these regulations that are getting changed by executive order. Next Democrat president is going to just put them all back.
Well,
in
it
place.
says here like a House voted.
Yeah, it was actually a congressional act.
Oh, it was? Okay, cool.
Oh, wow.
Well, it was the same argument that we made before. It's like, I'm on well water. Why does how much water I have do matter?
Right. And my dad's on well water too.
And even if you're in New York City, okay, you have less water pressure. What's stopping you from running a 2-hour shower?
I know. I was taking some really nice hot showers at my dad's house on well water. Knowing there was no bill to be paid.
I'm not paying for this water. Unfortunately, my tank only lasts like 15 minutes. But yeah, I don't mind just using water because the electricity to run that pump is,
Yeah.
Virginia follow-up. Go figure. That's so much Virginia news. The wind turbines.
Yeah.
Judge put an injunction in protecting them, I guess.
Yeah, they can keep working on building them.
Wasn't Virginia's complaint about the view?
No, that's that's the Cape Cod view.
Okay, that was Cape Cod then. In Plymouth. So what was the issue in Virginia?
Trump thinks it's a waste of money.
Yeah, it's gonna take a suit. It's gonna take a lot of more.
And they were using national defense because
The radar.
The Jets.
they're on the radar and stuff.
Yep. Yep. Okay, that makes perfect sense.
But not according to the judge.
You'd be bouncing signals straight back over.
Because Dominion was saying they were losing thousands of dollars every day that the project was shut down.
Very
They would have
interesting.
put in consideration, like, hey, should we put this next to a naval base?
They don't care.
And an air base and an army base.
Yeah.
Senator Kelly's suing the Pentagon.
He has to. He has no choice because if he doesn't fight this thing, they're going to make an example of him. He's going to lose a huge chunk of retirement pay. He's going to go from 06 to 05 in Navy.
I think that's ridiculous. He should lose his pension altogether.
No, they can't go that route. I mean, he's trying to say, he's got free speech, but I mean,
It wasn't free speech because he was instigating.
exactly. And
Yeah.
also you got to,
mean,
he's a member of the Senate
Mhm.
and he's a retired Navy captain.
No,
So even I don't know, you got the same problem I got.
Dribble class?
No, it's almost gone. But you got to look at it this way, it's like you can't have every retired officer out there critiquing the current office
Well,
when you're
no,
an
no, no.
office holder at the same time.
They can, but they cannot tell the military members don't follow his order.
Well,
Yeah, he
they
can say
got
like,
around it by like, oh, don't follow unlawful orders.
yeah,
First of all, do you have okay?
Nobody knows what an unlawful order is.
yeah, no, he can
It's
say
against
like,
the law to follow unlawful orders.
he can say all he wants, like, hey, you're doing unlawful orders, you're doing unlawful orders. All he wants, nobody will bat an eye. But as soon as he tell the troop like, don't follow unlawful order, that's where he crossed the line.
Right.
Well, what gets me is well, we'll get into it with ICE, so I won't skip it.
Ice, baby.
Yes.
Ooh, that
No,
might be
but
a
I
show
think-
title.
Under
It's like-
pressure.
He's as a senator, he could critique the president all he wants. He could do whatever he wants. But as soon as he tell the troops not to follow him, that's when they cross the line.
Yeah, and his argument is going to be, he said, don't follow unlawful orders.
So what?
But-
Which one is it?
Well, that's what he said was don't follow unlawful.
No.
But the issue is anyone who
Everybody
has served knows that you'll
knows.
go to jail for
Yeah.
following unlawful orders.
But isn't it, isn't it given as well that all orders are lawful?
Unless you have legit reason to believe otherwise.
Right.
Mhm.
Like I one time challenged I made it go up to the captain. They wanted me to do a ship mod,
Right.
modify the ship. And I was like, I need the skipper's signature.
Mhm.
And they
They're
were
like,
like,
"Why?"
no. And I was like, fuck you. I am not going to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was cool when it came down to it, the captain signed off and was like, good for knowing the rules that you can't just cut holes in the ship and do whatever the fuck you want with it.
Yeah.
All right. PBS News Weekend has been officially canceled. Like ran their last episode.
Oh, okay.
Thought you were gonna go with more rum.
Maybe later. This could be a long show.
Maybe we'll see. See, a couple of these beers, maybe here and everyone twice or us twice, will
You're like,
disappear.
I get it.
Yeah, exactly. The beer in the rum and some weed.
It's still weird. You're sitting next to me and I hear you twice at the same time.
Sorry. It's better than it was. The people outside of this house ain't hearing us twice, so
Exactly. So we'll just get drunk and that's the way it would have sounded anyway. Sean. Sorry.
Oh.
But yeah, the spending cuts, PBS.
but they keep going over and over again saying, oh, well, the spending cuts really didn't affect PBS. They weren't getting most of their money from the federal government.
Private donors, right?
Yeah, they go
Mhm.
now. They're wait until the ads show up on PBS. I mean, technically, there's already by definition, there's already ads there, but now they're actually going to start throwing ads on there.
Yeah. The ads they're doing are from the donors,
Yes, yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm gonna donate you $100,000. I want you to run a commercial for my business every 40 minutes.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, don't tell.
Dilbert. Yep. The Scott Adams passed away at age 68. And as a matter of fact, I was catching up on the No Agenda shows when I was driving up here from Michigan or down here. And John C. Dvorak was close friends with Scott Adams. They'd known each other for 33 years.
No shit.
Yeah.
The No Agenda guy.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And you know, it was really interesting, you know, come to find out they knew each other way early, but he worked for Pac Bell back in the day, and the sales team were using him to bring more sales in by saying, "Hey, the creator Dilbert works here," you know. But then a efficiency expert came in to see if people were doing the right jobs to make more money for Pac Bell, and they realized that Scott Adams really wasn't doing anything there, you know, except bringing in more business. But he didn't look at it like that.
You're paying him for the advertising of his name.
Well, they fired him. And then a month later, the sales department found out he wasn't there anymore, and they tried to get him to come back. He's like, "No, I'm not doing it."
Did you know there was a cartoon series?
Yeah, he's even after he was fired from like the syndication, he wrote like 15 cartoon books and a bunch of different things.
I used to see him on social media all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to love that cartoon. I was like 14 or something when it stopped.
And in the early episodes of Dilbert, the guy who fired him from Pac Bell was highlighted in his cartoon series, in the series itself.
I believe it. Yeah, exactly. 'Cause I'm gonna make jokes about you.
But one thing John Dvorak said, he felt like, you know, because he listened to his podcast on a regular basis, and before the radiologist came out and said, "Hey, you know, wrap up your affairs. There's no hope of living." The next day, he pretty much had given up on life, and he didn't even sound the same anymore. So,
you want this next one? You want to do that one next, or the one after it? Because, well, Dan Bongino has announced when he's going to return to podcasting.
Oh, he's going to Rumble, I believe.
Well, yeah, he owns a huge share of it, doesn't he?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, not a majority share, but him, like 5 other guys can make decisions.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the dude is making boku bucks doing that podcast.
Yeah, well, he snuck into the Rush Limbaugh time slot, you know, after Rush passed away on several, you know, 100 stations in the same time zone, that, you know, the 12 to 3 time slot. But when he left, he had to go do the FBI thing. All those stations pretty much moved over to the Clay and Buck show.
Yes, Clay and Buck went there, didn't it?
Yeah.
But really, who listens to this, to talk radio?
I do. On podcast form.
I'm just saying, you can go to iHeartRadio, you can go to YouTube, Spotify, Rumble.
I've tried it. You know what I hate about iHeartRadio? Is
commercials.
Too many fucking commercials. I pay $6.99 a month to listen to the Clay and Buck show commercial free. And I feel like it's well worth my money because I don't have like 80 minutes worth of commercials for a 60-minute show.
I get that. I think when I started the YouTube premium or whatever it was $10, but I think it's 15 now.
Mm-hmm.
But all of it's commercial free. So everyone puts everything on YouTube too.
Yeah.
Except for,
and that's ruining, whether they realize it or not, it's ruining a lot of people's, you know, broadcast abilities, their commercialability.
Well, a lot of these guys.
Yeah, he's going to be on Rumble weekdays 10 to 12, starting
10 to 12.
Morning show.
Who was
starting Jan?
Well, Rumble has this whole crew, this block of guys that go in order. Like I think Steven Crowder was 9 a.m.
Okay.
Which I don't know how this is gonna work. And then
But doesn't Rumble have like multiple channels, or is it?
yeah, but they do a live show, and certain guys got together and two intentionally.
Oh, February 2nd, his show starts on February 2nd at 10 o'clock on Rumble.
All right, but yeah, like Steven Crowder, Tim Pool, Benny Johnson, and a couple other guys. Their show ends as the next one starts, and they'll actually like, oh, go check out,
Yeah,
whoever.
and the No Agenda show has like their own stream feed, and they say the same thing. They have other podcasts that are coming on right after their show goes off. I never listen to any of the stream feeds because I'm listening to the podcast, and it's days later usually. But
Well, it's funny because when I was listening to the podcast of No Agenda,
Mhm.
it was commercial free through whatever I was using.
It's still-
Same app. If I tried to listen to the live stream,
Oh,
it would stop,
wow, okay.
play a commercial, and then come back in live. I'm like, I just missed like a minute and a half, 2 minutes
God
of the
damn.
show.
Yeah, that's why they stayed off Spotify. Because Spotify does that exact same thing. Whether you approve it or not, when you sign the user agreement to go on Spotify,
Yeah, they own all of those
they
rights.
they throw commercials in whenever they want to.
And they're
Yeah.
their commercials, not you
Yeah,
don't get a
no,
cut of it either.
No.
Which is funny because YouTube does that too. You will get a cut once you reach, X subscribes or X views,
Yeah. I mean, Podbean has offered me ways to monetize the show, but I don't think it'd be very profitable for us in the long run.
Instead of commercials that pop up randomly through, our best option, and because we're not getting donations, is going to be to go to a business and we do the read,
Yeah,
right after intro or
Yeah,
something. And then
yeah.
we'll read one again halfway through, and then one at the end. But who wants to be attached to this show?
Fosters.
Yes. I didn't hear any of that. Did you?
No.
No.
He's driving now. He's heading home.
I love how his phone doesn't automatically turn to landscape.
There's a way you can turn that off.
No, he's driving right now. So he's
I know, but normally the iPhone will turn automatically to landscape.
Yeah, when I turn my phone sideways, you have to physically tell it not to do that.
Yeah.
Hey, I think he's driving the wrong side of the road too.
Nah, in Australia.
Yeah, they do drive in the wrong side of the road.
All right.
The steering wheels are up.
It's been a long time since I drove. I was in Australia. It's been a couple decades,
Yeah.
or 3 or 4.
I never got to drive overseas. Well, yeah, overseas. I've driven.
I drove in Bosnia. Does that count?
Not the same. You weren't renting a vehicle to go check out.
Oh, I did that in Rota, Spain. We rented this tiny little shitbag car. We drove all over Spain in it.
Oh, I drove in Bahrain trying to avoid Molotov cocktails and tear gas. And the minivans and shit, micro minivans, and like 20
minivans.
the 20 motherfuckers behind you, like, oh shit, they found out like stick shift. So like, hey, you the driver now, like, fuck.
Yeah, we pulled into Rota, Spain.
Rota, Spain was one of my favorite places.
Oh, fuck you. We pulled into Rota, Spain for one day, and it was my duty day.
Well,
Obviously.
I had my own bar in Rota, Spain, that I went there. They make my drinks for me the way I wanted them. It was awesome. Every time I went back there, I always went back to the bar. They had a picture that I took that I brought in there. They had hung up in there. It was cool. That was one in Seychelles. I did the same thing. Everywhere I went overseas, like on my last tour, every bar I went into, I handed them a picture of the ship I was on, the Nassau, like a sunset shot, and they would always hang them up on the wall. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I never thought I'd do anything like that. It's funny though. Like Hungary.
Yeah,
I've been to Hungary. By the way, I thoroughly enjoyed the food. The people were super nice.
Right.
Like they were like, oh, it's the same God. We just misunderstand the word. Like we interpret it different.
Well, they're Orthodox, right? In Hungary.
what Sunni and Shiite is.
Oh
as
no,
much
no,
as I
okay,
know.
okay, that's Muslim. Yeah, okay,
Yeah, they're saying it's
yeah,
the same God,
right.
but
Yeah,
we interpret it different.
it's like Catholic and Baptist type deal, you know.
And Christians and Jews.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
I mean, excuse me, Islam is still an Abrahamic religion.
Yeah,
Mhm.
What Isaac went on to form
yeah,
Islam, and Jacob created Judaism.
yeah.
But then you turn the news on, and Turkey's like, "No, we're siding with the other guys." You're
Right.
like, what's going on here? They're NATO too, aren't they?
Yeah, Turkey is NATO.
Jeez, they're gonna get themselves in a lot of trouble if they keep. Well, isn't Trump talking about like an extra 25% tariff on countries that are still doing oil business with Iran, Venezuela?
Oh yeah, yep, he is.
Oh, we were talking about Bongino.
Mm.
The FBI has picked up another 10 top most wanted. They got him in Mexico, I guess. And well, this is the fifth since Trump has been in office.
Wow.
That is more,
How many Biden pick up?
fewer in an entire time in office. So there you go.
I mean, you can say a lot of shit about Trump, but
yeah, you can.
don't fuck with Trump.
Well, I mean, you can if you want
Yeah.
to find out.
Yeah.
Again, I want to get into some shit here, but it's down in ice. Oh shit. Did you see the Mississippi synagogue thing?
No, I didn't.
It's the only synagogue in the city. What's the big city in Mississippi?
Jacksonville,
Yeah, it might have been
Jackson, Mississippi.
Jacksonville, Jackson. It was Jackson, Mississippi.
Jackson.
Yep.
Mhm.
But yeah, burned down. And yeah, go ahead and scroll down, Bri. The quote is that it's like affiliated with Jews, and it's the Temple of Satan or something like that. I think it was further up anyway, but it doesn't matter. Charged maliciously damaging or destroying a building by means of fire or an explosion. So yeah, it's crazy though.
But he did have 3 semesters of college. And he was a high school graduate. Now he's going to face 5 to 10, 20 years in prison. The defendant said, Jesus Christ is Lord.
I missed the light switch somewhere.
Okay, well, go
I'm gonna
find it.
find it.
All right, I'll stall.
Yeah, I set it somewhere different than usual.
Yeah, I made you set up. I showed up. That's why we're set up. I should be in Virginia, and you should be over there.
This one here.
But yeah, so that's craziness. In other great news, the Clintons were subpoenaed by Congress to testify in the House for the Epstein investigation, and they refused.
They left it for going somewhere. Like, oh, we got to go to Ireland for some reason.
But do you? I mean, if in the past when people refuse to testify, it gets referred to the DOJ for like a contempt of court kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do you think it'll go that far with the Clintons, or do you think people just don't give a fuck?
They're not about the law.
Hold out the midterm. Yeah, I think they'll hold out the midterm. Hopefully they change.
And see if they get the house back.
Yeah, probably.
Well,
You're just waiting for
we all know what's going to happen if they actually have a chance to put Hillary Clinton in prison, right?
Yeah.
I mean, do anybody care? Does the liberal?
No,
care
someone's
about
going to
Hillary?
shoot themselves in the back of the head twice and then hang themselves.
Yeah, they're going to be Clintonized.
Yeah,
Oh.
nice.
Yep.
It's like got baptized.
It was funny because first time I heard this news was on a podcast, and someone was like, "I have information that could lead to the arrest of Hillary Clinton," and I was like, "Uh-oh." Here we go. Governor Morrissey here in West Virginia is calling for tax cuts, flooding help, but has no plans at all for the power bills. Power is insanely expensive out. I don't know why. We moved in and it doubled within a year. And what was worse,
Mhm.
our first power bill came after like 6 months.
Mm.
I guess they do it quarterly here instead of
Okay.
monthly.
All right.
But the house had been on the market long enough that they weren't coming out to check on it regularly.
That's what they was running.
So then all of a sudden we got hit with like a $700 power bill.
Goddamn.
I was like,
Well, that's for the
"Holy
quarter?
shit."
That's for
Huh?
the quarter.
Well, that was 6 months because they
Oh.
skipped one because no one had been living here.
Okay.
They were thinking if the longer it stays on the market, the guy's barely using any power. You know what I mean?
But
Hit
when you
him,
change,
hit him
but
with
when you,
$20 in 6 months. You know?
but when you change your name, you took over the name, and then like go,
That's what we thought. What we thought as soon as we like signed paperwork
that's
with the electric
start.
company that it would have changed things.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm on budget billing in Virginia, and I wouldn't do it any other way. So
We had a guy out here in Greenbrier who just got busted with it said a large amount of child pornography.
what is a large amount of child pornography?
Hmm?
What is a large amount of child pornography? I think
Any?
exactly. That's where I was going with that. I
Yeah.
mean, what the fuck, you know?
Copious quantities.
Yeah, one picture is too much child pornography, in my opinion.
Yeah, so
100%, mate.
yeah, this guy's not gonna do very well in a courtroom.
No.
Or in jail.
Yeah. In prisons, they tend to not appreciate the bad guys that abuse children.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been driving all day, so this must be a Ray submission here.
Oh yeah. So the new.
She signed 10 executive orders. What was
Yeah.
it?
None of it is all about. Oh, we gotta investigate this. We gotta investigate that. We gotta investigate that. You know, it's like none of them they do nothing except for one for the ICE. I guess the correctional officer, the correctional institute, and the state trooper are not gonna cooperate with ICE.
Yeah,
And
it says that the way, they
yeah,
enforce it.
yeah, they're just well, the sheriff's the one that when they arrest somebody, like, hey, they're the one that notify ICE. So the sheriff, who depends who the sheriff is, that's the one that they're gonna notify ICE anyway. So
Yeah. Well, the reports must address cost savings in areas such as housing, healthcare,
they're
energy,
just gonna
education, and
do
childcare.
studies. All of this fucking second audits.
That's the Democrat way. That's
Yeah,
study
like, oh, we
until
gotta
it
do this.
doesn't need to be studied anymore.
Dude, they're just like this is like to do nothing, dude. It sounds good on paper. So I was reading and I was trying to understand it. Like, hold on. I was like, hold on. Am I reading something wrong? Like, I don't see nothing in here. You know, it's just
Yeah.
It's like,
Alright.
oh, they're gonna like we're gonna give you reparation and all this time.
Well, I know our inauguration was today.
Yeah,
So
nobody kind of show up. It was kind of empty.
maybe it was cold in Virginia.
No, it's not bad. There were lottery tickets. Who like who's wanna go to her like?
You should have got a
inauguration?
lottery ticket. You could have been our man on the street.
No, I'm good.
Only
They fucking piss me off and shit.
It's snowing here.
on the mountain, not in Webster Springs.
Oh, it's funny. I went down today. No snow on the ground down there. You
I
go
know.
up there, there's like
when I
five
got off
inches.
when I got off the highway, it's like talking to Kathy on the phone. It was like, we got more snow in Michigan than they got in West Virginia right now. I just got to. What's the altitude up here? What's the altitude?
4,820 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Significantly up there.
That's a top of your mountain.
Well, but yeah, what's fun is I can go through the settings of my vehicle so you can see the TPMS.
Uh-huh.
And as you go down the mountain, you can watch the pressure of your tires change.
I know I was pissing some West Virginians off on the way up here today.
Did you listen to Country Roads?
Hell no.
Good tune.
I was listening to a podcast about no.
I'm surprised you don't need a gas mask and oxygen mask.
I'm good. But we got this ex-NFL player that's missing.
Yeah, they're just
Dan Beal.
Me neither, but he drove from someplace up north all the way down to Virginia Beach And that's where they found the family car and like his shoes with sand in them and stuff. So
This is like they've been missing for like months. Like, what the hell is it?
it
They just
looks like
finally-
he waded himself into the ocean and to kill himself.
What
That's
a
crazy.
terrible way to commit suicide. I
Mm.
mean, it's a terrible thing anyway.
Yeah.
But why would you want to drown?
I don't know. I don't want to drown.
No, but
Oh,
he's
it's a
been gone for a
peaceful
while.
car.
Just
Yeah, the
just-
last couple of seconds. Panic the whole time leading up to that.
Yeah.
All right.
You take this one, Ray.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
You put this one in here. You got to click through 5 different
Oh.
little clickbait things to get to where.
No,
Virginia
this
Beach
is
is
like
at.
There's another garbage one of shit that I actually didn't even bother putting in this time. I usually just put it in there.
Oh yeah.
no, just it was kind of cool.
He's
that
trying
now
to keep people from Virginia
Who
Beach.
stole the calculators? I was like, who cares?
Oh, the guy. Yeah, it's like now they no, for real. You still shit. Like nobody cares, but now the rest of the guy, the rest of the nerve, because he's not gonna fight back. Like,
Well, no, that's not even what it was. Oh, jeez, we're gonna talk about it anyway. The guy was stealing high end, like Texas instruments.
yeah,
The TI calculators.
The TI 86s?
It's only 86 now.
I don't know.
I say, I think
I haven't been in
No, but I'm
college for
saying, like-
decades.
like people
Guess you
will
can hype
fucking
like
literally
using
steal
85.
TVs, steal fucking.
Dear God, are you all right?
I smoke too much. I'll be back for that.
But they're gonna arrest the guy that still fucking. I mean, yeah, still a grand larceny, but I wouldn't even brag about it. Like, hey, I stopped the guy stealing calculators.
Oh, it was thousands of dollars worth of. Have you ever used one of these things?
No, did they fucking give you?
They spit it like sine waves.
God,
You can play video games on these calculators.
are you fucking serious?
Yeah, we used to play a game called Drug Wars or something like that. And you used to buy these different drugs and then you'd go and sell them to someone else.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and that was when I was in high school.
Because I used a scientific calculator,
calculators when I was in high school.
it's
What's
like,
that?
No games on calculators when I was in high school.
yeah, you were using abacus when you were in high school.
He said you were using an abacus.
That sounds about right.
Oh my god, high end fucking high end calculator for Brian is a fucking Pearl's abacus.
Yep. Uh-huh. So
No.
another thing you shared here, Ray, is trade schools are gaining in popularity with
Yeah,
people in Virginia instead of colleges.
that's kind of good. You know, we need more fucking trade school. That's all I wanted to talk about it. You know,
Okay. And what the hell is up
oh,
with the
this is
the no more Anchorage Bear?
yeah. I think you guys
All right.
shared this. Oh, well, that was me about this kid that was getting. I think he died or something like that.
He's coming back for it.
Oh, okay.
What's the weather like in Virginia?
Before we move on to the Angry Bear, which I know Guapo at least checked out because he left an emoji.
No, well, I read the headlines. I'm like,
Yeah.
I feel
But
bad.
the trade school thing, this is something we've been talking about on the show.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How everyone's going to start doing this because your college degrees are worth less and less and less.
Right.
Yeah, it was less than a high school diploma. Nobody even asked me for high school diploma. Like, you graduated from high school? Like, yeah, okay.
It doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
No, there's kids graduating high school that
Dude.
can't read.
My last job, I was fixing calibrating scales. It's an HR department because if you look at the requirement for my job that I was doing, you need like a bachelor's degree of fucking stupid shit. Like, why? They're like, none of this shit is fucking high tech. All you know how to read a multimeter. That's all you need to know. You know?
And yeah, exactly, Guapo. That's training that could take 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Right?
But they want to fucking somebody with a bachelor degree, like for what? Getting paid $18 an hour? You know?
Exactly. You want a 4-year degree to get paid what 1.5 times minimum wage?
Yeah. It's just dumb, you know. Like it's just HR department. They got too many. This HR department should have somebody for the job. Like, hey, what do you need? What kind of people you need to do this job? You know, there's a requirement in high school. I know. Even the stock market traders back in the day were just regular people. But once the fucking college kids came in with the fucking quantum, like calculating shit like that, then they bump it up like, oh, you need a college degree because we want you to, you know, to calculate this shit, expectations, you know, stuff like that.
This no more baby bear thing.
Yeah.
An 11-year-old. Is there a beeping noise? Is that tinnitus?
I don't hear a beeping noise.
Oh, terrific. It's louder than usual.
You should have said
I got tinnitus too, but I don't hear no beeping. So,
anyway, this classroom made a fake prison, and it wasn't as like a part of a classroom project. It was to punish this 11-year-old autistic kid.
That's wrong.
Almost nonverbal.
Wow.
Well, the kid freaked out, lost it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's a given.
And they were watching this kid.
Who was?
The teachers that put him in it.
Oh.
That built this thing.
The teachers built it?
Yes.
They should be fucking fired on the spot.
Whoa. Way better than that.
Oh, God.
Well, I say better. Way worse. My apologies. Mm-hmm. They watched this kid lose his mind so bad that he pounded his face off the floor.
Damn.
And then once the kid calmed down, they decided they had a good enough paper trail to get the kid kicked out of school. So the mom gets called to come take him out of school.
Right.
This was Halloween 2024.
Okay.
When this happened.
Damn.
Mom was so upset that the kid got kicked out of school. She said, "You're not going trick-or-treating."
But that's not his fault that he
couldn't verbalize what had happened because he was too busy freaking out.
He did.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, 2 days later, because of the brain bleed, kid ends up dying. And they kept this from the mother until recently.
So she's suing?
She's not just suing. They're talking about prison charges.
Hallelujah. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, and this was in Virginia, and I was like, holy... And crazy thing is, it's Pembroke, Virginia. It's part of Norfolk, I guess.
No, Pembroke.
I never heard of it, but I just thought it was funny because the town I was in Massachusetts was Pembroke.
Yeah, Virginia Beach.
Okay, Virginia Beach. My apologies.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, it was a horrible story.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
All right. Well, while we're talking about dumbassery.
Oh, yeah. That's a new word, I think.
I think
you made it up.
Possibly. The teachers union that's gonna fix, the failing school system. Misspelled governor in their advertisement to fix the program.
Oh my fucking God. Yeah, you came out with the perfect word. You need to coin this fucking.
There's no excuse to misspell words anymore. I mean, we got ChatGPT, you got Gemini.
We had
dictionaries. Governor and governor.
We had dictionaries for years.
You wouldn't get a red line.
Still fucking misspelling shit, dude.
Yeah, I'm saying you wouldn't get a red line with an E instead of an O because governor is the position. A governor is something that, it controls how fast your car can go.
Yeah.
Like, your car can go faster than $110, but there's something that physically stops it mechanically or electrically, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, a governor. And that's spelled with the other. But you should know the difference. Like, there, who. I should have got you one too, shouldn't I?
Probably.
Chicago Teachers Union. Oh, this is Chicago too.
Yes.
I blame the Leary.
That's exactly what I thought was the Leering Center. And check this out. 9 years ago, Massachusetts brought up a per mile driven tax in an attempt to deal with these electric cars not paying the gasoline tax that's supposed to maintain the roads.
Virginia did that too. Virginia did the same thing.
Well, it got shut down 9 years ago.
Okay.
All right. And they're saying that this is going to crack down on the wealthy with their electric cars, right? Which first I laughed because Massachusetts, everyone's fucking wealthy.
Yeah. They don't care.
Well, they don't realize it because they're with other wealthy people.
Right.
You know? But the issue is the guy who's not wealthy is paying the gasoline tax and the per mile tax.
Oh my god.
And now they're all upset, freaking out. And I was like, you guys literally voted in. And this was the argument that the other side brought up almost a decade ago.
Yeah.
That they liked well enough that they accepted it, but
Right.
leave it to Massachusetts to find a way to tax you again.
No,
No,
Massachusetts. It doesn't have that nickname for no reason. No, Massachusetts.
Well, it's crazy, man. They could make their money on tourism. They could bring in most of the taxes through
Like
tourism
Florida
taxes.
does.
Yes. How many people go to Boston and Plymouth and Lexington and Concord? You know what I
Well,
mean?
nobody that listens to this show anymore because you already told us what Plymouth Rock's like. It's a tourist trap.
Yes. Well, yes, especially the places around like the Mayflower and the Constitution and Plymouth Rock. It was funny. The mother-in-law came to visit us when we were up there,
Mhm.
and I was like, I don't want to go see the Rock again.
Right.
Like I've seen this a million times.
Right.
It's a rock in a hole with a number carved in it, and if it's peak tourist season, it looks nice, but it's still a rock with a number on it.
Otherwise, it's got a bunch of graffiti on it.
Well, no, it's protected from that.
Okay.
But when it's not peak tourist season, people don't go in there and pick up the cigarette butts because
Okay.
people just throw them down in there.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so I walked across the street to the bar,
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
like $12 beers.
It's touristy there.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, they went and did the Freedom Trail too. I was like, I'm not walking that again. I've done it enough times.
I grew up here.
Yeah, exactly. I've been to these places just because I know where they are, you know? But it's
Yep.
pretty cool. Paul Revere's house, the Old North Church where they held up the lanterns.
I just want to go to Cheers.
Cheers, you can go to. The bar they filmed the first season and closed
Yeah, you told me that.
during the pandemic.
Damn.
Bowl and Finch. And that's too bad because that was a local hotspot.
Mhm.
And it was one of those bars that's half underground,
Mm.
like in How I Met Your Mother, right?
Yeah. like they do in the basement in New York Cities and stuff like that.
Yeah, you go down.
Then
The
you would
steps to
think
get in.
that somebody would have saw the potential in that and reopened it, after COVID.
Yeah, would have bought it up and kept the name.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Huh.
Anyway.
Yeah, that thing about that too is everyone knows Cheers, not the Bull and Finch. So tourists
No,
don't go there. It was the locals.
Okay.
Yeah. So Oregon's finally got on dealing with these inactive voters.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they're removing them from the voter rolls.
Yeah.
There was a lawsuit that brought this about, right?
Yeah.
This is like
And I
Lady
believe,
Gaga.
and I don't think it's in here, but I saw it. And Virginia is being sued by DOJ right
It's
now.
literally the next one down.
Mm.
It's been a long 3 weeks. This show's been run on autopilot thanks to Jeffrey. So
Yeah, hold on. Did Glenn Juncker just get this to them? Or they're like, what the hell they were waiting on? I guess they just.
yeah, they just got it to him Tuesday, right before Spanberger took over as governor.
No, but how come Glenn Juncker didn't give it to them? Like, hey, here we go.
You'd have to ask him. I don't know.
I guess it's like, hey, look, I lost the election. Fuck this guy.
He didn't lose the election. In
No, I
Virginia,
mean-
you can only be governor once.
I know that's what I said. Like, you know what? Like, I don't just sue this place. Fuck it. You know.
I think I'm gonna skip these next two unless you really want to talk about them.
I kind of was
No.
interested in Barbie now.
You okay? You want to talk about the autistic Barbie?
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
what the fuck? You know?
I mean, it's,
Like,
it's nice.
but
no,
now
but-
it's really lost its way, hasn't it?
Well, I mean, if you're gonna do it for autistic kid, it's fine, but it's not gonna sell that much, dude. I guess it should have done like, hey, look, you can order it, and we're gonna send it to you with a discount price.
Nobody's
but-
gonna buy it.
There's a few kids.
Well,
You
no,
know-
the thing is, Barbie's got a dream house and a Ferrari.
Not anymore.
No, but that's the thing is, she's the dream.
I know. I mean, Barbie.
Be autistic.
I remember Barbie in her bikini.
No,
Yeah?
you can't do that no more.
Now she
She
wears
got-
one piece.
She
No,
got-
they make Barbies that you bring in the bathtub
Huh?
and a bathing suit appears.
Oh wow.
Well, you would know you got daughters.
They got
So.
two of them.
Oh wow.
Thing is, it doesn't go away when it dries. It's just
So
there
you got
forever at that
the
point.
they then doll now.
No.
Well, Barbie. But,
Yeah, Barbie.
but
Us Barbie.
I thought we were going to skip that because of the issue we came across, the Down syndrome Victoria's Secret model.
As long as we don't make it her thumbnail, as long as we don't make the autistic Barbie the thumbnail, we might be okay. Nobody. I mean,
You were
we
like,
got like 50 listeners a week on this show, you know.
That's right. Didn't we use a picture of her in line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my wife almost divorced me for that.
It's supposed to be like this is positivity here, right?
Yeah.
I think you got flack from your wife too.
No, it was funny because she's like, I'm pregnant right now. And you know, because of this, your kid's gonna be retarded.
Oh my god. Oh, you.
Oh my god.
Mm.
But I remember the thumbnail we used of her.
Yeah.
She was a banging hottie.
Dude, they got.
And you can tell she had
Yeah.
Down syndrome.
Like, am I allowed?
I even said, I'm like, I don't know about this.
Yes,
thumbnail.
I kind of feel bad about this.
Oh.
Am I allowed to say she's hot, or am I abusing the disabled?
You're abusing the disabled.
Oh,
Is it
here's
allowed
a
to-
question, Brian, for you.
Is she having
Alright.
sex? Is she allowed to get spanked or not?
Yeah. If the short bus breaks down and all the students are late to school, are they still tardy?
They're retarded.
Retardy?
Oh. Oh.
All right.
All right.
When we talked about those calculators earlier,
Yeah, the
Yeah, we did.
T86s.
this made me think of it. Some former House IT aide, I guess, stole a bunch of phones from the government
Okay.
and then sold them, most of them anyway, at the same pawn shop.
That's dumb.
Dumbass.
Well, you're begging to get caught for a couple of reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Any legitimate pawn shop, if they suspect a crime has been committed, they have to contact the police.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Uh-huh.
And they do, so they don't lose their
Yeah, exactly.
business license.
They want to keep in business. Yeah.
It's like, where did you get 700 cell phones from? You know?
Yeah.
And even when they don't suspect it, you know, as soon as the police show up looking for all these phones, you know, they're immediately like, hey, we got these, you know,
Well, this
Well,
guy-
and not just
because
that.
they don't make any money if they're not in business anymore.
The problem is, as soon as that sucker gets turned on, it goes ping and tells them right where it is, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, this, there you go, college educated IT dude
Mhm.
That
made
shoulda
a
went to-
stupid mistake like this. For what did he get? A couple $1,000?
If that.
I guess his degree is not paying the fucking bills.
There you go.
Yeah.
$20, guys.
What's that?
I say $20 is $20.
There you go. All right. Oh my God. Did you see this guy that claimed he got hit by the Stady in, where was it, Portland maybe?
Oh, he dropped and got up again.
Yeah, he stands in front of the car. You know, he's screaming or whatever. And then he's like, oh, you hit me. And just falls down.
Then he
And
got up.
The car never moved. Maybe from like 7 angles.
Oh my
And he
God.
tried to go, he's like, I got hit by the state troopers. And it's like, dude, there's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
It was just funny.
So it's kind of like the lady in Minnesota that, you know, was shot by ICE because she was like,
Because she was white?
no, not because she's white, because she was an idiot. She was trying to protest ICE's involvement in Minnesota.
I'll go as
She
far
wanted to
as
test the white privilege to see how far it can go. And
Yes,
how
thank
far-
you. Swipe that white privilege card and see how it does for you, right? Shot in the face.
Yeah.
Hey, the problem is, though, is this
Sorry.
this woman probably had no intention to harm this guy, but that
Yeah,
doesn't
but-
matter.
Yeah, you You just.
And she shouldn't have been there in the first place.
They didn't. They had a warning. Apparently, one issue. I don't know what they are
That's all
doing.
the same to you.
Yeah. His home internet sucks.
Yeah, sorry, boys. It's bad. Can you hear me?
Not very well. You need to get him something he can plug into.
Yeah, I'll try to, mate. Yeah, she was
He's
out.
home now,
Interviewing. Can you hear me? How's
No.
that? Next one.
Yeah, every now and then I can hear you, but then you go.
Yeah, I might try my other device if I get onto that.
Oh, well, what'd you do? You fixed it.
That better?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like she was out interfering all day and the day before with a girlfriend or where
Yes.
she is. Like, so they had every
I gotta start
intention.
it.
Yeah, they had every intentions of interfering.
Yeah, but
Well, the wife, the quote wife, and I say quote wife because there was no marriage that ever actually happened.
oh,
Did you hear after this happened? She screamed, "Why are we using real bullets?"
I think they're gonna. She thought she's gonna use like those rubber bullets and fuck 'em, but yeah, fuck around.
The
with
problem is
that.
this is federal. Brian's getting his ass kicked by that one.
Yeah.
I'm glad
I
he
tell
hit
you
it
what,
first.
It was damn good group by that ICE officer, but he grouped his shot.
Yeah, but these folks seem to think that these federal agents are going to act the same way as like National Guard doing riot control. Like, no, these guys don't have the big plastic shields and tear gas and pepper bullets. They have guns firing real bullets. And these folks, I think that they're LARPing. Live action role play.
Mhm.
It'll give me a lot of fun to LARP. But you have to understand where the game is and when reality happens too.
Oh, 100%.
Damn.
What about those guys who jumped that on? Who they were? Jumped ICE agent. Whack him in the back of the head, double and whack it into him. He pulled his gun out, he shot one of them in the leg, apparently.
Where?
Yeah, it's just after that shooting in Minnesota.
Oh yeah, some guys was hitting the ice agent with a shovel and got hit in the eye.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And two other guys
I guess
out
he
to
didn't
help
die.
What's it? Do you honestly think that a shovel's not a deadly weapon?
No.
Mate, anything you pick up is a weapon.
Oh, my God.
Well, according to the United States, you carry two natural deadly weapons on you at all time. One is your teeth, and if you kick someone with a shoe on your foot, that's considered a deadly weapon too. And people don't realize that. Like, oh, that's not a deadly weapon. It's like, well, can I beat you to death with it? You know? That's an icicle. Yeah, wait till it's through your lung. But that's what got me about this Renee Good thing.
Mhm.
Like, what deadly weapon? And I was like, the SUV.
Yeah, you were driving a car.
What was it? 2-tonner or
You get
something,
it?
wasn't it?
Oh my God. What's up?
It was a 2-ton van or something, wasn't it? The car was 2
Something
ton
like
in weight.
that.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people say something about 2 tons. I don't think a Honda Pilot weighs 4,000 pounds. Like, I don't think my Ram 1500 weighs 2.
Doesn't matter, mate. Look, the thing is, she used it, and like the girlfriend, the lesbian wife, whoever you want to call her, she should be
They were never
criminally
married.
charged. De facto, she'd be criminally charged for what she was doing, her role in that.
Well, the thing is, I think a lot of these people, have you noticed a lot of these people are either trans or gay or queer? Almost exclusively
Oh, you're
rich
way wrong.
white people that are naturally women.
You're way off.
What?
Honda Pilot for 2025,
4,000.
2026 weighs 4,000, almost 5,000 pounds for two-wheel drive. Heavier for four-wheel drive.
I always thought the Pilot was a fake SUV. Apparently not, Emil, rather.
Thank you, Chat GPT.
Must be
You
all the
could be a
dildos in the
sponsor of
back.
the show.
Must be the dildos in the back are so heavy.
Maybe.
So a bunch of personal information about these ICE officers got released.
They got doxxed.
You did?
Well, that's what when personal information gets released, it's called doxxed.
Oh, doxing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
doxing.
Okay, they got doxed. Yeah, okay. They have 4,500. And what was fascinating, dear God, Brian, I don't know what I did to you.
I don't know either.
There was a like a coordinated attack against ICE at one point, attacking agents' homes.
Wow.
And did you see the crazy assholes that wrecked the ICE vehicle and ripped the weapons locker out of it?
No.
Out of the SUV? Two different vehicles. They had tow ropes. They had tools to get into these things. Now they couldn't get into one. They got into the other and found just documents. But one dude walked away with a fucking rifle. He's already in custody, by the way, within 24 hours.
Good.
But like, what the hell? What do you think is a peaceful protest versus ripping a vehicle apart and stealing the rifle from a federal agent?
Right.
But didn't they take federal badges as well, or insignias?
Oh, don't get caught with one of those.
Oh, no. It's just a thing here. If you get that's jail
I
time.
would rather get caught with a federal agent's handgun than their badge. But what are you going to do
Apparently
with
on
the
the-
badge?
No, this is a
Well,
true thing.
or pretend to be a federal agent.
Not if you're smart.
If you're smart, you wouldn't have taken it in the first place. You wouldn't have been there. Is this the one you talking about when the guy got shot in the leg? The shovel thing?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a bunch of
He's still in hospital.
What's that?
I said, sorry, guys. I said he's still in hospital, isn't he, agent?
I'm not sure, honestly. The dude
The
who got
last thing I heard,
shot,
he was still in hospital.
he survived that, didn't he?
Yeah, he got him in the leg.
Yeah. But doesn't mean that it's not going to kill you, though.
No, that's right. You can bleed out.
Yeah, a femoral wound, you pretty much, the femoral artery.
But didn't they barricade?
People don't
those
understand how
back
much
in the
blood
house?
moves to that thing.
Yeah, exactly. You got some main veins there. But didn't they barricade him in a house or something? Or back into a unit, the three of them?
Honestly, I didn't see enough about that. I only heard about it.
Yeah, apparently they barricaded themselves back in before the ICE agents come and got him.
Yeah. And there you go. The dude brought a fucking shovel to a gunfight.
Even Obama said not to do that.
Who did?
Obama.
Yes, he did. Oh my God. And it's funny, Obama, I recently saw an interview he did when he was talking about immigration and how it's his job and he has to do this. Now he apparently deported the parents of DACA recipients.
I believe that. He was the deporter in chief.
You're upset about separating families? Obama was like, yeah, you get to stay, young child, but your parents got to go. Sheesh. At least when Trump's doing it, they're actually citizens that are staying here.
But isn't that a big difference what the media's, our take on it all was between Obama and Trump? How different it is, media's take. And in social media, I've grown to an extent now everyone phones that there, taking all bloody images and videos and, it's two different sort of tales, but Obama, he deported more like Trump's.
Yep.
A lot more, actually. That's what I was talking about with when they stole the weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, they're spray painting their shit. And what's crazier is Tim Walz now is talking about activating and deploying the guard
So Trump
to stop
can.
to stop the federal government.
Yeah. Just no, he wants to activate it before Trump tries to, so he's got control over him.
I think now Trump may try to, but after the Supreme Court on these last couple of rulings about the president and the guard,
Yeah.
Trump is not going to be able to activate the guard short of the Insurrection Act.
Okay. Which they're talking about deploying, so
Yes. But Walls is talking about activating the guard to stop the federal agents from enforcing the federal law.
that's not why I understood the way I understood it. I thought he was trying to be preemptive about it, but that's okay.
Now let me.
He's trying to deflect from all the corruption going on there and the fraud.
Well, that too.
As the governor's office. Here we go. Hundreds of counter protests drowned out a far-right activist attempt to hold a small rally in support of Trump's administration's latest immigration crackdown in Minneapolis on Saturday, as the governor's office announced the National Guard troops were mobilized and ready to assist law enforcement, though not yet deployed in the city streets.
Okay.
While they're a sanctuary city, sanctuary everything, really.
Minnesota, yeah.
What does the law enforcement do? They're definitely not enforcing these laws.
No, because they're sanctuary cities.
So what do you need the guard for then?
To protect yourself from the federal government.
Boom. And yes, that's what they are for. But it's supposed to be when something's actually illegal happening versus enforcing the law.
Right.
And shoot, if Trump does pull a Insurrection Act,
there's been other presidents who used it in the past. So
several times in history, actually.
Yeah.
It's not going to be your jerk off National Guardsmen who does one weekend a month,
Right.
2 weeks a year. It's going to be the active duty guard guys.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about. That actually do like a full-time job doing it, but they're guard.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any idea how much more training these guys have than the weekend warrior?
Yeah, well, they get a weekend and 2 weeks a year.
And like I said, it seems to be a whole lot of blue-haired freaks. They all seem to be not heterosexual anyway. Whatever they call themselves, because it's different every time.
Yeah.
I got a prescription for these folks that might calm them down.
What is it?
Try dicks again.
Try dicks again.
Dicks
huh?
again.
I was thinking you were gonna go with weed.
Huh?
Thought you were gonna go with weed.
Bleed?
Weed.
Oh, weed. No, they need to try dicks again.
Try.
Oh, he just got it.
You weren't pronouncing it right the first time around.
No, he tried dicks at them.
Yeah, try dicks again.
That might solve the governor of Minnesota's problems.
I should have waited for you to be having a swig to break that one to you and watch it go out your nose. It's been a while. While we're on the topic,
Non-binary University of Washington researcher is accused of calling for the assassination of conservatives.
May there be Tyler Robinsons for you all.
Who is Tyler Robinson?
He's the one who killed Charlie Kirk, or is standing trial rather.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's not hate speech.
What we got next?
The arrest was blasted by Madami involving illegal alien with an assault record.
Damn.
I read that all wrong.
Yeah, well,
He did
Mamdani
bad.
hired someone
Illegal.
who's here.
He's hired a bunch of people that are worthless.
Well,
Somebody
apparently this
of
person
his
has assault charges in New York.
so many of his people have been like kicked out. This has been in.
But this person is here illegally,
Yeah.
has no right to work. So realistically, should New York City be seeing some repercussions for employing people illegally?
Yeah. But they won't.
I think Trump is cutting fucking funding for all these shootings and stuff.
All right. Oh, jeez, we got through ice fast, didn't we?
Ice, ice, baby.
Yes. Well,
Venezuela.
your colors are different than mine.
You're colorblind.
It's a very good point.
I'm just saying.
Is that highlight the same color as yours?
No, I'm using
Right?
I'm using green. You're using blue. I don't know how it. You must have settings set up over here.
It didn't do shit. When you do that, it does this.
No, I've got. You can see it's a damn fucking different color. I'm using light green. Anyway,
Yeah, you got like
the Nobel Peace Prize cannot be shared. It can't be transferred to Donald Trump. The committee came out and said.
Yes, and then the next day, was it Mercado, the Venezuelan woman who got the Nobel Peace Prize, gave it to Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he doesn't even like her that much, it seems like.
No, but she's pretty stoked that Maduro's gone because she's the opposition party.
Like you always bring back the actual person that was just re-elected, the actual opposition party. He actually got more votes than Maduro did. So
Yeah, well, Mercado, she was the vice running. The guy actually, I think he stepped down when all the shit went down that, and Maduro wouldn't give up bloody power. She was actually elected.
Well,
that chick that gave the Nobel Peace Prize to Trump.
Yeah, she. I don't have the date here, but let me open up. It's a BBC
Trump's
article.
actually-
2 days ago.
Yeah. But Trump's actually endorsing her now. And that was before he got the order off.
It was before what?
He's actually endorsing her, saying that she would make a good friend over there. But he's just trying to get the support behind the scenes for her.
Well, she was also talking about giving him the Peace Prize before the Venezuela thing happened.
Yeah, way before.
Yep. She didn't think she deserved it. She thought
I
he
mean,
earned it more.
if the Nobel Peace Prize was still a legitimate, actual thing, I mean, they ruined their coverage when they gave President Obama the Nobel Peace Prize for doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Oh, the Americans elected a black president.
Yeah. I mean, Trump has got the United States and the world out of how many different wars in his 2 terms in office? If anybody really deserves a Nobel Peace Prize, it's Donald Trump. I'm just saying.
Well, couldn't they not find this woman for the longest time, too? Mercado?
She had to be smuggled out of Venezuela so she could go accept her Peace Prize.
But you still hear the Democrats pissed off about Maduro disappearing.
It was like our SEAL team that got her out of the country so she could go accept the Peace Prize, too.
I don't know, man.
You know that Trump's just stopped another war too.
Which one? The one in Australia and New Zealand?
No, stopped the war between Somalia and Ghana. Both countries have now agreed to stay each side of Minnesota.
Yeah.
I'm not going to comment on that. Minnesota's went to shit.
Went to shit.
Apparently, that's a great place for all the Somalis to move to from Somalia. So it's pretty much a done deal up there.
Hey, haven't they started the deportation of all the Somalians now that the amnesty thing's been taken away from them?
Some of these Somalis have been here for 30 years under actual legitimate things. So I mean, we got somebody in the House of Representatives that's from Somalia, married to her husband.
Apparently, they found the paperwork. Apparently, they've got the paperwork for that.
It turns out she might not be here legitimately.
If she's not here legitimately, she can't be in the House of Representatives anymore.
She's not here legitimately. She can't be here anymore.
No, she's got to go to Angola, whatever shithole African country Trump's sending them to today.
Send her back to where she came from.
Would you get rid of Australia? Would you investigate where $30 million has come from?
Apparently, Minnesota, they all came from Somalia.
A good majority of them.
Did you see that Nick Shirley's just uncovered another racket there in Minnesota too?
Yeah. Didn't pay a lot of attention.
I mean, you got one racket going, you don't need any more. I mean, this racket's so
Mate.
ridiculous, they shouldn't get federal funding anytime soon.
Actually, didn't that just happen?
He only shut down the programs where the states already identified fraud, not the ones that they actually found. It's just the ones the states came out and identified as fraud.
So only states that admit they're committing fraud are the ones that.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't. Minnesota's been investigating this for a decade, haven't they?
They're not doing a very good
Nah,
job.
apparently, this is about patient transport. There's 1,200 patient transport companies that started all Somalians. So when they go from hospital, they transport and all that. 1,200 businesses.
All right. By the way, I found out the other day there are fewer Jews on the planet right now than there were before World War II.
I wonder how that could happen.
You thought by now the population would have bounced back. Pre-World War II, there were 16 million Jews.
Okay.
Now there's 15.8.
Okay. Well, that's population in general because people ain't like procreating like they used to. Can't afford
it. See, that's a bullshit argument.
You barely can afford it back in the day. But people died too back in the day. Women were dying giving birth.
Yeah, well, the farmer would have 14 kids because 6 of them would die before they got to adulthood.
Yeah.
But now you got these girl bosses, and they get to 35 years old, how proud of themselves. And then they start looking for a man. And it's like...
they cry because you don't got soy milk, regular milk. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about the ones particularly that are like, oh, it's time to reproduce. It's a good luck finding yourself a man at 35 years 40s. Old. When,
it's your turn.
I already cracked it.
I cracked it before you cracked it.
I cracked it again. I cracked it right after you did. Not right after. I waited a minute till you finished coughing. So both of us.
But can't both be coughing.
I took it a lot easier on it. Brian brought me some
there's no fruit
flowers from Michigan that they're very rough from grown outdoors. By the way, you saw mine.
Yeah, they're looking
pretty good, huh?
Yep.
The sugar leaves are getting good and sugary.
Nice. So there's claims out that the U.S. used this new secret weapon. It's not really that new and not that secret. On the Venezuelan military.
The brown note.
With sonic weapons.
Yeah, the brown note. They hit you with a frequency that's so low you don't hear it, but it makes you shit your pants.
Well, they didn't shit their pants. They were bleeding out their noses. And then in Cuba, the
Havana sickness.
Yeah, the Havana sickness was out their ears. So
yeah, exactly. It was Havana sickness. Yeah, I was like, well, that's interesting. It's less than lethal force, so fewer people died than could have.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You feel pretty gross for a while. I honestly don't know what a sonic weapon will do you, but I would imagine.
Well, the people that it was in their ears, it like messed them up for life. So.
Well, that was a Cuba, though, right? Like 30 years ago, 50.
No, that's how long we've been working on sonic weapons.
Well, I'm saying they might have got better at these weapons. It might just give you an upset stomach and make you throw up now. Okay. Maybe a headache. I don't know.
And how do you feel about Trump signing this order saying that no courts can go after the Venezuela oil revenues? He's basically giving it back to the Venezuela people, even though we're the ones that our industry here in America invested billions into Venezuela to get their oil industry up and running. That was all taken away when they went communist.
Well, that's exactly what he did, was say you can't take even Congress can't do shit to stop us from having this.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, we simply took back what was stolen from us in the first place.
Yeah. But it's interesting that the refineries that were there before don't want to risk reinvesting into the country again.
I understand why, especially the American countries. I mean, can you imagine investing $2 billion as soon as you get things operational and you're ready to start selling products?
It wasn't that quick, but we were making money in Venezuela for a decade before all this shit hit the fan.
Yes, but think of the cost to set up drilling.
Oh, no, I'd say it's billions of dollars. There's still money to be recouped in that process if they go right to it. I wonder if they didn't charge it off on their taxes already, and Trump's doing all this for no reason.
Not no reason. How about you've already paid for your taxes?
Mhm.
Now, if we get it back, everybody gets a rebate.
Okay.
And think, oh, this is a big deal. Seriously consider dumping any shares of oil you have.
I don't have any. That sounds like a stock tip.
Well, oil goes up and down, but depending on who farted in the elevator, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if we just took all of this oil and he said we're going to sell it at market price,
Yeah, get ready.
the price is going to plummet.
Well, hopefully he fills up the strategic oil reserve first.
I agree. And I'm still pissed off that Biden, Trump spent all of that time and money refilling the reserve.
Yeah.
And then Biden just like, cut it loose.
That's the difference between a Republican and Democrat.
Well, because the Democrat, Biden, looked like a hero bringing the price of gas down.
No.
But now we're not ready to fly our jets.
No.
So, yeah, I agree. Refill the reserve. What was it? 2.4 million barrels?
Yeah, and we're collecting a tanker like every other day out there. So
Yeah, but how much oil does a tanker carry? I genuinely don't know. And Brian's like, I will find that out.
if I can type it.
Yeah, well, last I stopped counting at the fourth one we seized. And the big one was the Bella that became something else and raised the Russian flag. That was when Guapo
they
shared
finally
the
got that.
video. Huh?
The US Navy finally got that, didn't they?
They did. And I think Guapo shared video last week.
A small coastal tanker carry up to 60 barrels.
60,000 barrels?
Yeah, 60,000 barrels. A Aframax tanker carries up to 120,000 barrels. A Suez Max carries up to 200,000 barrels. And the very large crew carrier carries up to 320,000 barrels. You do the math on that.
Not nearly as much as the 4.2 million barrels, but hey, an extra 200,000 barrels, why not?
And,
Right?
and this ain't the first tanker they've seized along the way, so.
Oh my God. And the shit in Venezuela, then what's going on in Iran? I've heard people claiming none of this is happening and it's all propaganda.
I heard the opposite.
And I've heard that they're killing protesters with automatic gunfire.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what's true,
Why not?
but the fact that they blacked out the internet in Iran makes me think they're doing something terrible.
Well, that's why Elon Musk turned on Starlink for Iran again.
Yeah. He
You
gave us some.
hate Elon Musk, right? This dude is providing internet for the world.
For at least
out of his pocket.
No, it's not out of his pocket because he gave you 2 months free in Ukraine, and then he demanded that Ukraine start paying for Starlink.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I'm a little surprised that he didn't do it for the people to be able to share the videos.
He did originally in Ukraine.
Okay.
And that's what he did originally here in Iran, and that's how some of these so-called videos are getting out, you know. A lot of the things you see on YouTube are AI these days.
I was just saying, I had heard. Okay, I'm sorry. I had heard that too. That these were AI videos, and I was like, I don't know. They're getting really good with these AIs these days.
Yeah.
But I mean, even if Elon cut off his Starlink, is that the only way the Iranian people had to get online?
Yeah.
There's no other way.
Iran is like a severely restrictive country, and they're like China, basically. You know, they want to keep the propaganda positive,
Well,
and if it ain't positive, they'll shut it all down.
China has their internet.
Yeah,
but
so does
it's-
Iran.
It's only within China.
No, I mean, there's people when the internet's turned on right in China, it goes to the world.
Well, that's what a VPN is for.
Well, that's what a lot of people use to get around Iran. If you got a Starlight satellite in Iran or the terminal down on the ground, and you got a VPN, you're fine.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, tell it that you're assigning. So you tell me there's no like cables run?
There was, but Iran controls the cables.
Okay, so Iran did cut off the internet.
Yes, they literally cut off the internet. Yeah.
Apparently, some European leaders are predicting this is going to be the downfall of the regime, the Iranian regime. So it must be going down.
Well, the Shah here in America has already said he's ready to come back and assume control again. 80 years later.
European leaders are saying this is the downfall of Iran. Do you know what that means?
That sounds like an anonymous source said this.
Oh, this sounds like, hey, don't worry, fucking Trump will handle it. Right?
Yeah.
He's talking about dropping bombs in Iran because they keep shooting at terrorists, shooting at protesters. And I'm like, you're probably going to kill a lot of people that aren't involved that way, too.
Well, actually, he did it the smart way. You know what he's done?
No, what are you doing?
He's applied the pressure to him, right? So what's happened is you were bloody monitoring where they've been troops and all that sort of stuff. And not only that, where the money was getting moved around. Scott Benson, was it Scott Bessett or something? His name? What's his name?
Yeah, the Treasury Secretary.
Yeah, he's come out and he said, we follow the money where the Iranians move their money around. He said, we followed where they put their troops, so they know exactly they've got them.
Uh-huh.
So, like, Trump's like, he's lining them up. He knows what he's going to do.
Well, the problem is to make a fight like this, it's not going to be dropping bombs from jets. It's going to be men with weapons on the ground.
Gonna have to be.
You won't be having boots on the ground, mate. The Israelis going in.
Let Israel handle it.
They're busy.
They'll be the ones going in.
They're still working on Gaza.
The Palestinians?
Yeah.
I thought there was like a ceasefire. Or...
Maybe. I haven't heard anything about it in a while. So.
That's why he's doing the fight was over. Actually.
That's done and dusted, that one.
Oh, man.
It'll be the Israelis that'll be going into Iran.
What's that?
It'll be the Israelis that'll be into Iran.
Let them.
Yeah.
This is what blows my mind, especially the Dems. They've always said they don't want to be the world police, depending on who's attacked. You know? I don't think we should be involved in Ukraine or Israel, really. Maybe money to Israel because they're allies and weapons.
We're like their only ally in the Middle East, so.
Yeah. And just a heads up, we've given more money to Ukraine.
We have the Israel.
The Israel, in the existence of Israel.
Yeah.
But
and we've cut way back on
to get involved. That's in our backyard.
But we gave up on Ukraine, you know, giving a lot of money to when Trump became president. You know, he cut way back on their funding. The only way Ukraine gets pretty much money from us now is when NATO buys their weapons from our U.S. manufacturers. and sells them and gives them to Ukraine. But NATO's paying for those weapons now.
What was funny was because at first they were all pissed off about that. Like, we have to pay for it? It's like, well, why do we have to pay?
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's not our fight. Biden made it our fight when he sent his son in there a decade earlier to fuck things up in Ukraine.
Yeah, Burisma.
Burisma, yeah.
By the way,
Yeah.
I haven't seen a Ukraine flag as a profile
Thank God.
in years.
Thank
There's
God.
still a few on all these code pages, mate. Still a
You
couple
got him in
floating
Australia
around.
still?
Nah, mate. Look, the biggest thing is this Palestinian shit that's going on. I don't know how it's happened, but mate, we've had so many dickheads come out and bloody, rally and protest with Palestinians and that.
Shoot up a bunch of Jews in Bali. Not Bali. What was the one in Australia?
Bondi.
Bondi Beach.
Bondi.
Bondi.
Bondi. Sorry.
My apologies.
I didn't say the Irish.
No, you're right. No, you're right, guys.
I'm not Aussie.
That's what we get for being a bunch of crackers on the side of the planet, huh?
Drinking beer and
aluminium.
smoking rum.
And it's aluminium too while we're at it, boys.
I still think that guy had giant nuts that ran up and took that rifle from that guy at Bondi. Ah,
Yeah,
good on that guy.
Ahmed. See my dad trying to get photos with him while he's in bloody New York.
Damn.
I haven't heard anything about him since, honestly.
Yeah, he went over. He's been over to the US at Ahmed, the guy who tackled that gun shoot.
His name is Ahmed?
Ahmed El Ahmad.
Oh, no. Here's proof, though. Not all these guys are assholes. He stopped it.
He actually they
Not everyone's
him and a few of them.
Yeah.
He got shot 5 times too,
Oh, I didn't know that.
He was, because they said to him, when he got gun off the shooter, that was the father who ended up getting shot, dead. And he had the gun pointed at him. They said to him, why didn't you want to kill him? He said, because I wanted him to face justice.
Oh, yeah, you always rather a trial if you can, right?
Yeah. But then the detective blew the father away.
Reminds me of the Boston Bombers.
Mm-hmm.
What, there was Jokar and Speed Bump?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He ran his brother over to try to get
the
away.
other guy hit in the boat.
Yeah. He ran his brother over and killed him, and then hid in a boat.
Yeah.
And hey, thank God for armed citizens, because a Massachusetts resident had a weapon.
One? How many Massachusetts actual residents are allowed to have weapons in Massachusetts?
Legally speaking, you can get a gun. It's much easier to get a long gun, which is hilarious because you cannot hunt with a rifle. But it's easier to buy a rifle than a handgun.
Would the person shoot him down?
Handgun.
Handgun, okay.
Handgun.
That's a lot harder to get in Massachusetts.
And that's crazy because it's tougher to get the handgun. Well, I tried to do it in Pembroke, remember?
Yeah.
The chief of police wanted me to write him a letter explaining why I should own a gun.
Right.
Apparently, citing the Second Amendment wasn't good enough.
Nope. That's why you moved out of the state.
It wasn't the reason, but
it was high on the list.
By the way, to get this money, repeat offender, do you get to see me drink the beer?
Yeah, mate. Go for it.
All right. Well, I ran out of beer a couple of nights ago, and I pounded it down. Now it's on top of my fridge empty.
But that's Bud Light. That's not Foster's.
Well, he had said we had drink. I drink a Bud Light, right?
All right, well, go get the can and get our money.
I already drank
I've got to
it.
see you.
Huh?
I've got to see you drink it.
You got to record it next time.
That means I need to go get another.
Yeah. Or a Foster's. He said you could shotgun a Foster's too.
It'd be tough to chug a Foster's.
If you poke the hole big enough.
Not even that. Oh, shotgun it?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Stick your key and twist it around real good. Do you guys shotgun beers down under?
Sure do, mate.
Yeah.
You call it the same thing?
Yeah, shotgun it.
Yeah, you punch the hole in the bottom, you put up your face, crack the top, and just
Yeah.
boom, gone. All right.
Yeah, you get keys or something.
Wasn't sure if it was something that made it outside of this country in term, at least the term. And
Nah,
I'm
mate, no,
guessing
we
you
still
guys
got
do
Scotty.
funnels too, right?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, the whole lot.
Yeah, college kids pouring 6 beers into a funnel and drinking it in like 45 seconds. Dude, you
Mate,
were
it does.
begging for alcohol poisoning and to puke everywhere.
Yeah, especially in the middle of summer, mate. There's nothing worse than chugging about 12 beers and then it all back up.
Yeah, then go and playing some stupid game in the sun, right? Even horseshoes.
Oh,
By the way, what happened to horseshoes?
you guys probably do the same thing as what we do. You get cricket bat, you put it in the ground, you got to put your head on the handle on the end of the handle, spin it around a few times.
Brian, he just said we probably do the same thing as him, and we grab a cricket bat.
You guys
Now we do it with a baseball bat. I know you're talking about the spin around, but the cricket bat made me laugh.
Oh, yeah.
Dear God. Might need to get you a new larynx or something.
Maybe.
That's too bad because you have a velvety, buttery voice. You could do those like going to bed stories that people listen to.
AI's for that now.
Yeah, true, but it doesn't sound as good. And they use the wrong pronunciation
All the time.
of homonyms. Like sometimes, there we go. Like the story will be how he put up a wall of lead, right? But the AI will read is he put up a wall of lead. You know?
That's why AI's got a lot to go. You know.
Yeah, and read and read and yeah, they get them wrong often, and you're like, oh, that was obvious.
Yeah.
Wait,
So I
you
think
should
did we
read the
talk about this?
Velveteen Rabbit and put it out there for everyone.
All right. Did we talk about this pre-show or after show where Trump announced a 25% tariffs on all countries still doing business with Iran?
We mentioned that earlier.
All right.
I don't remember why it came up, but I
It came
remember,
up.
yeah, saying that he's doing
Doing
this
that with Greenland,
giant tariff.
He's doing that with Greenland too, isn't
Oh, yeah.
Well, Greenland, he's trying to take over the whole country.
What gets
No, but
me?
he's putting
No,
tariffs
the
on countries.
Danes. The Danes are making a big deal. Like Greenland's not for sale. The Greenlandic people,
They want to buy it. They want us to buy it.
they at least want to hear the argument.
Mhm.
And it's like, hey, if you're going to offer me $1 million, per person,
Yeah.
and I get the rights of an American citizen, the protection, you know what I mean?
I think territory is probably as close as it's going to get. It's never going to get to the state.
Probably, but Puerto Rico gets everything except for federal voting, right?
Right.
Everything else that's due to a citizen.
Then they don't have to send all their money back to the federal government because they don't pay federal taxes.
And they'll still get a representative whose vote doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, and they still have access to the American welfare system, even though they don't pay into it.
Yeah.
Like, Guam's the same way.
Exactly. All of them.
Yeah.
So, like, and again, what did I say? If there's 65,000 people in Greenland,
Yeah.
if we offered them all $1 million with 65,000, is that 6.5?
I don't know. I've been drinking a lot right now at this point.
Billion?
I've been drinking since I got to West Virginia, so.
It's a fun drive, though, isn't it?
Once I got at the mountain,
Yeah.
I'm like, thank God I wasn't drinking. How do you drink and drive in this town?
Oh, you don't. You don't.
You can't smoke and drink in this town either.
Hit the back of the truck.
Anyway.
Coming up the mountain high, oh my word, it'd be a disaster.
It was funny though. He gets to the house and I walk out with a beer and hand it to him.
Yeah, cheers.
What was it 8-hour drive?
Mhm.
And you got another 6 ahead of you?
Yeah,
Hey, remember Monday's MLK Jr. Day.
doesn't matter. I gotta go back to work Monday. I got kidney stone surgery on Tuesday, so
All right, I was gonna ask if you wanted to stay an extra night.
I'd love to, but my brother's expecting me home with his car.
Would he fly then?
No, he didn't go up.
Oh, you drove that? You drove two vehicles up there?
No, we only drove one.
Oh, all right, all right.
My wife's now driving my dad's pickup truck from 2005.
And that's the water pump that
Yeah,
failed.
that's water pump that failed. Yeah, I had to go rescue her off the side of the highway.
Well, luckily it's a quick,
Yeah.
easy, and cheaper.
They did it. The people we found at the truck stop, a friend of a friend, he called two of his buddies up and they had it all done like in an hour.
Yeah, it's not a difficult job.
But they were doing it in 17-degree weather, so in a parking lot. So
Oh, geez, not even in a garage.
no, but
You tip them a fat tip?
well, he said my wife was dealing with all the negotiations. She's like, "Well, how much do you want for this?" Once he diagnosed the problem, and he's like, "Whatever you want to pay." So she paid him very good for the deal. So
All right, so similar to what you pay a mechanic, but maybe not as much.
no, she paid more. Probably.
Oh,
she paid. She
You
paid
did-
$200 in cash.
You shit.
But she was thinking that
Did she buy the part too?
I bought the part.
Yeah, these dudes got a nice payday
Yeah.
for, like you said, like a 20-minute job.
No, they did. It took about an hour to do.
Well, the cold probably had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And that's why I didn't feel guilty about, we drove the AutoZone. I used my military discount, got the part, and then he put it on, so.
Which, by the way, I told you I sold that silver to fix my brake system.
Yeah.
I actually had ruptured it and like brake fluid was squirting out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Now I have a service four-wheel drive light and you have no traction control light too.
Wow.
And I wonder if they're related.
It sounds like it.
I don't want to nail this guy for fixing my rig. No,
Yeah.
because he's been really good.
Mhm.
He changed out an AC compressor once
Uh,
and it didn't work. So he put the old one back in,
yeah.
put the new one in the box, and it's like it didn't fix your vehicle and charged us nothing.
Nice.
Yeah, it took him like 2 hours of work.
Yeah. So he didn't charge you for the labor for that extra work.
Yeah, none of it. And
Yeah.
I was like, dude.
It's hard to get rid of somebody like that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if it's a legitimate mistake that caused my transmission might fall off.
Yeah.
But I don't wanna hit this guy if I don't have,
No.
you know?
Yeah. So a South Korean prosecutor is seeking the death penalty for the ex-president Yoon over martial law. Good luck with that.
Well, we talked about this when it happened. They declared martial law. It was several years ago.
Yep.
And it was a big deal. They were screaming out, "This is against the law. You can't do that in South Korea." And I stumbled across this news by accident.
Mhm.
I was trying to look up something about Kim Jong-un and South Korea instead,
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, they're looking to execute this guy?
Yeah.
All right. We're
And
blowing
then
up Syria, right?
Yeah, we're back in Syria blowing up shit.
Why are we always in Syria?
And apparently
They
there's some
deserve
U.S. interest there.
What interest? Is it the bad guys? Because that's what we're doing. We're blowing up ISIS leaders.
Those are always good people to blow up.
Yep.
Yeah,
Great target practice.
I guess. But then you see the operations carried out to like capture Maduro.
That was insane.
Like that shit that doesn't really happen.
I mean, there was only like 3 or 4 helicopters and like 20 people that landed on the ground. And I mean, Congress was freaking out this week because they're like, well, you can only have American troops on the ground without the War Powers Act for like 30 days. They're long gone. They're not there anymore.
How
Yeah.
long did we have guys in Syria without their permission? Or Libya? Or Nigeria?
A lot longer. But those are Democrat supported wars, so they don't follow the one side is good for the goose and one side's not good for the gander. So
Could you imagine being so hateful that no matter what one guy does is automatically wrong?
no, I can't. But I know tons of people like that. It's crazy. That's why I don't feel like there's a whole lot of hope left for us as a country because there's no debate anymore.
They've already made their minds up.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there's no convincing them otherwise, no matter how much evidence you show them. It's dimension A, dimension B.
How many times have I said on this show, I've been wrong before, I'll be wrong again?
Yeah, all the time. But you're willing to admit when you're wrong. These people, you can show them hard evidence, and they're like, nope, that didn't happen.
Well, that's what gets me is they call themselves progressive, but they refuse to hear another argument that might cause progress.
Yeah. I mean, if you listen to a Democrats report of what was going on in Minneapolis, they'll say that she was trying to do a 3-point turn to get away from them.
Oh, not just that, dude. I heard one of these guys who's an expert, et cetera, et cetera. He said maybe she's doing a 3 or a 4-point turn.
Yeah, I heard that.
A 4-point turn.
Yeah, uh-huh.
A 4-point.
Yeah, but
so you're going the same fucking direction that you started out in.
But
does everyone realize what a 3-point turn means?
Yeah.
Oh,
We got the same terminology here.
Well, doing it again puts you going back the way you started at. Gee, a 3 or 4. You should say 3 or 5-point turn if that's what you want.
Yeah, but they didn't say that.
I've even said this on the show. It's like, oh, I got stuck in an alley in my pickup truck and I did a 7-point turn to get out, I felt like Austin Powers trying to turn around and that shit.
But when you've got 3 law enforcement officers there right beside you, one in front of you, it turns out a 1 turn every time. You don't make the other 2.
Did you see this quote dude who got shot in the face with a pepper ball or whatever?
Oh, yeah, he went blind.
Yeah. I actually have a picture I sent into the group chat a while ago. The fuck around and find out graph. And it lines up on this person's eyeball.
Damn. Apple.
Well, first of all, this is definitely a female who wants to be a man.
Well,
definitely.
like a man,
did you see the interviews?
No. Huh? No, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. The interviews, it's like, this is definitely, now everyone's even saying trans. Like, that's an out thing.
Mm-hmm.
So is it possible this woman started taking testosterone and had increased aggression and attacked someone they shouldn't have?
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out,
She, him, whatever, is still claiming I was just shot in the race for no reason, but attacked multiple times. Trying to sue now.
Of course. Suing's the way to go. That's where you can make all your money at, suing.
You guys see the video of that MAGA dude that knocked out four people?
Oh, yeah, that was badass.
That was awesome, eh?
Yeah, he had a flag or something, right?
Yeah.
Or he's just minding his own business.
Dude, he did it one-handed too. It was backing out, backing down, backing away.
Yeah, he was walking backwards, defending himself as they advanced.
People, yeah.
Knocked out 4 different people, one of them twice.
It's like that.
Yeah.
It's like you got back up, going, what the fuck happened? And then go back for more. And the best part was, the second time this person came back, this guy wasn't throwing short little jabs because everyone was on him. He got to wind up and threw that haymaker. Freaking no, stiff as a board. Boom, boom, and down.
I just wonder if the soy latte make you weak. You cannot take a punch in the face no more.
I don't think many of them get punched in the face. That's the problem.
That's exactly it. Thank you, Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
The problem is today is people don't get punched in the face for the things they say.
But did you see the part?
If we go to Civil
hilarious.
War, it should be no weapons, just pure fists. We still win.
Dude,
Did you see the part of that? Did you see the part of that film But dude, he's knocked out 2 guys, put him on their ass, and someone's taken his hat off. And he's got time to pick his hat up and knock another 2 out.
Yeah. And it's like you guys are talking Civil War, like you're ready to pick up a rifle, but 5 knockouts by one guy in like 40 seconds.
I was loving every second of it.
And yeah, that guy wasn't even arrested. He was attacked.
He's guilty.
But yeah, if you've never been punched in the face before.
Yep. There always comes a time.
I honestly thought like every grown man had been punched in the face once in their life.
Nope.
You've never been punched in the face?
I don't think so.
No? Not you never did any like training stuff like all right. I did some MMA, but I've also been in a handful of fist fights. Stopped that a long time ago.
Like 10 years ago.
Or more than that. Well, just over that, actually. That was a bad decision, and I know that. It was just a bad choice.
Hey, so I guess like they're giving out a tip. You know how people get a pepper spray to neutralize the sting of the pepper spray?
Milk.
It's like a jellyfish sting. You have to urinate on it. So just to let them know.
Oh my God. Let's spread this like a wildfire, dude.
Fake news. Fake news.
No, the better is that peeing on the jellyfish thing only works for like one type of jellyfish on the planet.
Everybody always does it.
Yeah, every other jellyfish it won't work on. I like it. You got to urinate. Jesus, dude. He told me it was okay if I lit a cigarette next.
That's
to him.
not no.
No, he always cough. Remember?
All right. Hey, what's the deal with this pink cocaine?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I guess it's full of fentanyl.
Probably that's what I would guess. But this new cocaine showing up.
I thought if you mixed an opioid and fentanyl, it was lethal. Yeah, there's the razor blade in the picture, dude. Yeah, okay.
I can't even read the article anymore because I got to sign up for free.
Yeah. Axios. I don't even know where it came from.
I shared it. I know I put this in there. I got it from Apple, but now I'm not allowed to read the rest of the article anymore.
They say that people don't know what's in it, and it's like full of fentanyl, and it's causing this and that. And I'm like, cocaine's a hell of a drug. But why do you need to make it better? Right?
Not making it better. It's combined with it's in U.S. nightclubs and bus. It's got a combination of methamphetamine or fentanyl.
Yeah, fentanyl.
And ecstasy and ketamine.
Dear God. You're taking a whole party cocktail.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Yeah, that's what the pink cocaine now is. It's the party cocktail.
That's a deadly dose. You need to be a pro not to die from this shit.
Anything with fentanyl in it is a deadly dose.
I'm telling you that, like, regular cocaine's good enough.
Yeah, but I'm not touching anything that I think fentanyl might be in these days, you know?
Unless you're actually on fentanyl.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm just, like my father was on fentanyl for a little while.
Yeah, my dad was too when he had his hip surgery, you know?
Yes. And you don't drink beer.
No,
you don't
he was in the hospital.
Well, that shit will kill you.
Yeah.
Well, been trying to talk about this more often. Guapo shared this one.
All right.
An ex-porn star has been sentenced after decapitating her ex-husband.
That's kind of really good.
Why are we seeing so many decapitations?
We can't get guns.
Has this always been happening and we just
Probably
didn't notice?
No, I think. I mean, depends what happened, dude. I don't know.
You know how much work it is to take a human head off?
I don't know. Tell me. Have you ever took one off?
I've never done it, so I don't know.
Depends what
I
word you
wouldn't
use.
know.
You're guessing?
I'm
Oh,
just
that-
thinking you got cervical vertebrae. You're either going to
Usually
sit
by
there
the collarbone,
hacking
the
at it,
back
or
is
you got
just-
something heavy and sharp.
Mm.
Mate, a little steel chainsaw will do the job.
Except
Little steel chainsaw straight through.
it'll take forever. And
No,
even a
chainsaw.
saw that's designed to even a blade designed to cut metal is going to get clogged up by the bone fragments.
Straight through chainsaws through.
So,
Oh, you talking about not a hacksaw, but the
A
big
butcher
hydraulic
cleaver?
ones that come down with an arm.
A little steel chainsaw.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's gonna get clogged up with human flesh, and your chain's gonna snap, and possibly
You're not
rip
gonna
open
take
your
it
leg, cutting your femoral artery.
You're not going to cut afterwards, are you?
I know my chainsaws.
You're
I'm
gonna
just
get rid
saying,
of it, are you?
the human neck, the bones are thick enough to make it easy enough that you're not using a typical meat. And then there's so much flesh.
No. Guillotines, mate. Bloody, how do you think they did it back in the Middle Ages? Sweet. Bang.
Giant
Put
heavy
on top of it.
axes.
Yeah.
The French made a
Double blade sword.
guillotine.
That's what he said.
There's like a 40-pound blade that drops like 10 feet.
You know when was the last time that your guillotine got used in the French?
Actually, it wasn't that long ago.
1963.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was actually way more recent.
Yeah.
You would have thought like the 1700s during the French
time
Terror,
when the
right?
Star Wars came out, that's when the last time they used it.
Jeez Louise.
Bring the guillotine back.
That was supposed to be the humane execution, right?
I guess so.
So much
That's
better
what they
than
said.
bullets.
But what?
So much better
Technically
than bullets,
speaking, your
mate.
brain can be alive for 8 seconds.
You can look at yourself up there.
Yeah, you looking at the bottom of a basket.
Can you put sunglasses on, please?
I don't give a shit about Kirsten Cinema.
Oh,
if you guys
yeah,
want to talk
she-
about it, that's cool.
Nope.
like
nope, guys.
Democrats, all this Democrat female, like all the sex scandals, though. I guess, if you meet a congresswoman,
Nope, wrong. No, you're right. She's accusing someone of. She's been
no.
accused of sexual assault or something.
yeah,
With an affair, or they're one of her security team.
Oh, an affair.
yeah.
Who cares?
I don't.
Well, I just say all these Democrats, they got dirt on themselves, too.
Well, let me be the pig. The only reason why I even know her name is because someone gave her shit on an airplane once, and she leaned down to yell at him, and I was like, "Oh, she's got a nice set of cans."
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I remember who she is.
There's,
Oh, and I know she's homosexual because nice tatas, but only women are gonna see them.
Then you had the other congresswoman. They were having sex with the husband and her. They're having sex with the fucking assistant and shit like that. That was a couple years ago.
I thought
All
she
this
was married to
Democrat
a woman.
No. This is another one.
Oh,
There's a bunch of fucking female Democrats that are having so many.
the dudes that got caught butt fucking on the Senate floor.
Yeah,
Was it the Senate floor? The
no,
the
they
House
find out
floor?
who they are.
Nothing happened to them.
No, I think they didn't find out who it was.
I thought they knew who both. Like they lost their jobs, but nothing else happened.
Yeah, I think they just lost their jobs.
There was video. That's how we knew it happened.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they put it out there themselves.
Yeah. It's like here's me getting my shit pushed in the
Yeah,
House
that
floor.
was
That
that was a great idea.
Well, just like that schmuck with the phones.
Yeah.
What do you expect to happen?
Stupid criminals.
All right.
Are we done?
Anything else anyone wants to talk about?
What's going on in Australia?
Oh, mate, we glad you asked. Really quickly, our piss sweet Prime Minister, he tried to pass a bill after the shooting at Bondi, and what he did, I don't know if you guys
Yeah,
heard.
they're talking about gun rights, aren't they?
No, this is worse. They'll try to get it out here in Australia. What they're doing in England, So if we're caught saying anything on anything that's provocative and invokes any incitement, anything like, we were facing jail terms. 500 pages, and not one word in that 500 pages covered anything on radicalism. Everyone was blowing up massive. It was a big shit fight. He's only just today dropped the bill on the head. He's got it. He was trying to get it through Parliament. So it means if I said anything on Facebook, I could be in jail. And how is that? They did these radical Islamists. Sorry about that, but that's what they were. The two shooters, not anything about Islam, but those radical Islamic bloody shooters. Not one thing on them. And they try to tighten down our guns even worse than what we've got now. They try to take away our freedom of speech. Yeah, I'm pretty pissed off that. A lot of Australians are really pissed off. If you want to have a look, and you can find any articles on it. Have a read, guys. It's coming to a country. It's coming to a country.
I recently found out that the UK last year arrested more people for Facebook posts than Russia.
12,000 people, apparently.
Yeah. All right. So you follow Tommy Robinson?
Yeah. Big Tommy follower.
All right. Yeah, and they're getting arrested for speaking.
Yep. Putting things on Facebook.
Yeah, exactly. Not even going out there and protesting, but saying, I think that's a bad idea.
Yeah, so it's, have a look at, see if you can find any articles and read, guys. I tell you what, it'll turn your fucking tail feathers.
Is Australia even discussing changing gun right laws after that last crazy shooting?
No. It's only the politicians, our Prime Minister, try to push through this bill really quickly. Usually it's like in America, it takes a bill a while to get through and passed.
Mm-hmm.
No discussion here, just to make deals in the Senate, to make deals in the House of Representatives to get this passed. And thank God we're just a few politicians with brain cells.
Okay.
Where do you stand on your average Australian owning a handgun legally?
Mate, look, I've got nothing against guns. I really haven't. I've got nothing. Guns don't kill people. It's people holding guns that kill people. You know what I mean? It's I believe like rural properties. You know, like go out there. Our culture is still your culture. If you know what I mean.
Well, an issue we have is like New York City, for example, so densely packed.
Yeah,
that even a hand ground wall will go through the wall and hit someone else that you weren't aiming at. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So why doesn't someone make a handgun with less powder, or even a round or less powder charge, that's designed for non-penetration, basically? You want to incapacitate this guy, but you don't need to do it at 40 yards.
Shotgun. Bird
shot.
Yep.
Bird shot.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But the problem
that's
is,
mean.
the problem is, but that's how it works. Everyone looks for a big thing
okay.
You know, everyone looks for a big product all the time. It's like because everyone wants a faster car. You know what I mean? Everyone wants a bigger truck. You know what I mean? You don't go backwards. It's all about going forward, and it's always that I want that new latest phone, and all people want, mate. They want powerful guns if they're going to use them.
Yeah. Pretty sure my dog recently snuck up on a bear getting ready to hibernate. She got fucked up.
Oh no, is all right?
She's gonna be okay. We took care of her. Mostly healed by now. This was 3 weeks ago. Brian at least saw the hole in her head from where this tooth went down to the scalp. You know, the skull.
So lucky, mate.
Well, yes, and that's because the bear was asleep.
Oh.
But like, your 22 pistol is not going to stop a bear.
Nope.
Shit. Have you seen the videos? There's pictures. Bears with 45 rounds stuck inside their skull and then healed around it.
Mhm.
Yeah, 45 is a nasty round. That's a handgun.
Yeah.
And a handgun just can't do it. You know, that's where you get a
That's a big
rifle.
leap.
But shit, you got crazy pigs out there, don't you?
Oh, mate, we've got lots of wild things. They're called razors, mate. They're big and mean and nasty.
Yeah. Well, all pigs, except domestic pigs. All pigs are nasty. They will rip you apart and kill you and eat you alive.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that's the show.
Yes, I'm just going to say that same thing is you can put a 45 into the forehead of most wild pigs,
Mhm.
and it's not going to even get through their skull. And I understand that most of these gun control countries allow people in these areas to own weapons. I get that.
Right.
But why should you only be protected against wild pigs and bears and not bad people?
Yeah. There's no bad people.
Well, then stop calling me Nazi. All right, folks. I drugged this turd out and I left a giant grease stain in the bowl.
I'm cutting this shit off.